We spent $50,000 on IVF. We prayed for 7 years. We cried over negative tests until we had no tears left. But 3 months after my miracle baby was finally born, I found myself standing over his crib with a pillow, wishing he would just disappear. I was standing over the crib, pillow in hand, shaking violently. I was 1 second away from doing something that would have ended 3 lives. The front door didn't just open, it flew open. It wasn't Dave coming to check on me. It was my best friend, Sarah. She had a key for emergencies, but this wasn't a plumbing leak. It was a spiritual emergency. She had called me 5 times that day, and when I didn't pick up, she said she felt a cold dread in her stomach that she couldn't ignore. Sarah ran up the stairs and burst into the nursery. She froze. She saw me. She saw the pillow. She didn't scream. She didn't call the police. She didn't look at me with disgust. She looked at me with heartbreak. She crossed the room in 2 steps, grabbed my wrist, hard, and physically dragged me out of the nursery. She pulled me into the hallway, shut the door, and locked it from the outside. Then she wrapped her arms around me and pulled me to the floor. That's when the dam broke. I didn't cry. I wailed. It was a guttural, ugly sound of 7 years of trauma finally coming out. The noise woke Dave up. He came stumbling out of the guest room, rubbing his eyes, completely oblivious. When he saw me collapsed on the floor with Sarah, he looked confused. He asked, "What's going on? Is Leo okay?" Sarah stood up. She is 5 feet 2 inches, but in that moment, she looked like a giant. She shoved my husband against the wall. She got right in his face and whispered, "You did this. You erased her. You treated her like an incubator for your trophy, and you ignored her until her mind snapped." Dave looked down at me, shivering, pale and broken. And for the first time in months, the super dad mask fell off. He didn't see a bad mother. He saw his wife drowning in plain sight. Sarah took me to her house that night. I didn't see Leo for 3 weeks. I couldn't. I was diagnosed with severe postpartum psychosis triggered by extreme isolation and hormonal trauma. The doctors told us that I wasn't evil, I was sick. My brain was trying to protect me from the source of my pain, and tragically my brain had decided the baby was the source. I needed heavy medication, sleep, and to be reminded that I was a human being, not just a milk machine. Dave had to earn his way back. It wasn't easy. I didn't trust him. He went to therapy 3 times a week to understand why he had completely checked out of our marriage the moment he got what he wanted. He realized he was terrified of failing as a father, so he obsessed over the baby and forgot the partner he was supposed to do it with. It's been 2 years. We are together, but we have scars. I love my son now, fiercely and healthily. But I never forget how close I came to the edge. If you are a mother and you feel that darkness creeping in, if you feel like you want to hurt your baby or run away, please, scream for help. You aren't a monster. You are just a mom who has been strong for too long.